everyone. Straydog Bill Arnold, aka Straydog Billy, here today again with my daughter ERIN, doing song number 1546 and 1546 days in a row. Started doing one song every day on August 7th of 2020, and here we are 1546 days later, exactly doing another one we haven't missed yet. Doing one song a day, and we're going to keep doing one song every day until homeless dogs and cats are no longer killed, no longer euthanized into kill shelters across our country, because when they run out of space, there is nothing else they can do. It's a terrible tragedy. They have to start killing, euthanizing the poor dogs and cats who have been there the longest, no matter how healthy they are, no matter what. It's just a terrible tragedy, and it can be stopped if we can all get everyone on board to spay and neuter all our dogs and cats, and that is complete control of conception in the dog and cat world. We get to that point, the killing will stop, and we'll only produce enough that we can take care of them all. That's what we got to get to. Good morning, ERIN. Today we're going to do a Three Dog Night song written by Hoyt, Axton, and it's called Never Been to Spain. Okay, and here we go. Well, I never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. They say the ladies are insane there. They sure know how to use it. They don't abuse it. Never gonna lose it. I can't refuse it. Well, I never been to England, but I kinda like the Beatles. Headed for Las Vegas. I've never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Yeah, they tell me I was born there, but I really don't remember. Oklahoma, Arizona, does it matter? I've never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. The ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. They don't abuse it, never gonna lose it, can't refuse it, yeah. Never been to Spain. Neat song. Please, everybody, spay and neuter your pets. We got to get complete control of conception in the dog and cat world. We're only talking about the dog and cat world, no other species. We can do it. We know how to do it. We've known how to do it for years. It's spay and neuter. That gets complete control of conception in the dog and cat world. We, as a society, have allowed over the years tremendous amount of killing of extra dogs and cats that shouldn't have been conceived in the first place. And so it's a terrible tragedy that this has been going on, and it's been going on for decades and decades and decades and decades. Just last year, 2,000 a day in the kill shelters across our country, a little less than 2,000 a day. I think it was 1,888 dogs and cats were killed on the average every single day of last year. Now that adds up then to, if you go with the 2,000 a day, it adds up to 730,000 were killed last year in 2023 in the shelters across our country, because when they run out of space, there's nothing else they can do. We understand that's just a terrible tragedy. Back in 2011, it was 7,000 per day. Back in 1970, it was 41,000 per day, every single day of the year. 1970, 41,000 on the average were killed in the shelters to get rid of them because they were too many. They shouldn't have been conceived in the first place. And conception control is the answer. You've got to get control of conception if you want to stop the killing. That's the only way to stop the killing and get control of conception, and it can be done. And it has been. There are low cost. If you can't go to the vet to get your dogs or cats spayed or neutered, you can go to these low cost clinics around the country. Do you want to speak on that?
Just Google it, and they have, instead of spending $100, you might spend 20 or 15 or something, and they just like you always say, Dad, they do one after another. They also give rabies shots, and everything is low cost at these spay-neuter clinics, so yeah. Check them out.
Yes, we've got to, whatever we have to do, we have to stop conception in the dog and cat world to stop the killing. It's as simple as that. Stop conception to stop the killing. And it can be done through spay and neuter. And if you don't want to castrate your male dog, you can get him a vasectomy too. That works. It's not as good a way to do it, because then the dog will still be out chasing females. And he'll also get lost then, and you wind up in a shelter himself. And they don't, and the regular shelters don't have the time or money to castrate these males, and so spay and neuter is the way to go. You get that done, and the whole problem will end, and we can stop it. Now, please, everybody, check out straydog.org, no-kill dog shelter and sanctuary that I co-founded back in 1994. 30 years ago now. We became a Texas nonprofit corporation in 97 and 98. Got our 501c3 tax-exempt status from the IRS, and that makes all donations, big and small, to the shelter tax deductible. It costs a lot more money to run a no-kill dog shelter, as you can imagine. Not only do we not kill any of them, we take care of them all. Any dog who we rescue, or cat, once in a while cats, that we rescue, we take care of them all. We go on, we have complete medical care, veterinary medical care. We have van load going every week, or every few days almost, to the vet. And we do, we go on adoption days every week to try to adopt out as many as we can. We have good nutritious food, which one of our sponsors now is Fresh Pet. You've heard of that. It's in all the stores now. It's a very good dog food, and they donate enough food that we can feed all of our 140 to 160 dogs at the shelter. And we've had a lot of adoptions lately, so that it did go down to 140 for a while. I'm sure it's back up now, or it probably is anyway, at the shelter. We'll have to check on that. But anyway, please, everybody, so spay and neuter your pets, adopt from an animal shelter. And is there anything else? Oh yeah, we got to also share the video with other people, so that we can get more and more people on board. That's the way we're going to do this, is to share the video with other people. And I know I have to say the same speech every single day, because sometimes you only get hit by one person, and that person might be the one that can really help us out. And so we need to do that, and also subscribe if you can, and that'll help us out also. Okay, anything else do we need to say?
No, I think that's good, Dad.
Okay, we'll be back again tomorrow with another song from Straydog Bill and ERIN.